G'day, Shane here, checking in on you, seeing how you're going with everything that's going on in the world at the moment. It's pretty crazy out there. What's happening between Palestine and Israel, and obviously Russia and Ukraine. Couldn't remember the name of the place for a minute. And also every other chaotic thing that's happening in the world. We've just been through a referendum here in Australia, which was meant to bring about more peace and unity between people, but it seems to have created more disharmony and a feeling of grief and hurt with the Indigenous people, because what they were asking for was formal recognition in the Constitution of Australia to have the opportunity of having a committee that could advise on Indigenous issues and help find ways of bridging the gap, because there's a lot of poverty and difficulty with Indigenous communities, and we need to find ways of allowing them to heal their disparity. So there's a lot of upset people, a lot of angry people, because 2/3 of the nation voted against the vote for a voice to Parliament, and a lot of accusations of racism and hatred towards those people. So there's a lot of hurt to be healed. I guess I just want to check how everybody else is feeling about that now. There really is a lot of hurt going around, and people are saddened deeply by what has happened and what is continuing to happen in the world. Palestine and Israel is quite a tragedy, and a lot of pain and hurt going on there. What I wanted to do was share a poem with you which expresses how I think we need to all deal with these issues as they come along in life, and maybe find a better approach so that we can stay sane amongst it all. So this poem that I want to share with you is called "Step Back and Start Loving." It's basically talking about finding perspective and maybe not getting so caught into the bad news and all the bad things that are happening in the world, but actually find where you can contribute in your own small way to actually making the world a little bit better, and hopefully through that osmosis of love that we can change the world and create a critical mass that actually tips the world in the favour of a more wholesome way of looking at things, and reduce the amount of fear that is being reflected upon people. So this poem is called "Step Back and Start Loving." It's time to stand up and lift yourself out, to find perspective and healing. There's so much disruption and pain in the world, and it's easy to get lost in the dealing. But take a step back for the sake of your sanity. Take a step back for your heart. Don't let the weight of grieving and loss tear your spirit apart. It's easy to get overwhelmed by the world, the cruelty and hatred of man. It's too much to think about, too much to handle. So take that step back if you can. Turn off the news, those harbingers of fear. They will only fill you with dread. They'll shut you down and drown you and lay you so low that you'll struggle to get out of bed. Look for the little things you can change. There are so many things you can do. Things to spread love and heal the wounds of all who come across you. A loving, kind word, an arm round a shoulder, a biscuit and warm cup of tea, an ear to help others unburden their pain by sharing your humanity. Use your talents and passions to light up your world. Tend your garden, play music and sing, paint pictures or sculpt or write poetry. Find beauty in everything. For the smallest act of kindness and love can lift from the heaviest vibration by raising the energy, creating a harmony and bringing a lighter sensation. Be the light in the world that you'd like to see. Let the strength of your spirit shine through, that others will return to the strength in themselves simply by being with you. Because when it comes down to it, that's why we're here. That's our purpose when push comes to shove. When all the world is falling apart, our purpose is to heal it through love. So what I'd really want to get across to you is that one person can't change the world. One person can't, or it takes a very rare one person to change the world. But in our everyday lives, with everything that's going on and everything that's weighing us down, the best that we can do is actually concentrate on the little things in our lives, the things that we enjoy doing, and focus them towards bringing more love into the world. So, like I said, through things like art, through singing, through creative processes, even by service to others, that we actually just spread that love and increase that love, so that that affects others, who then affect others through their action, and that becomes like a snowball and grows and starts to bring about change that way. Standing up and confronting those that oppose us, those that disappoint us, only ever creates more friction, because they'll go into defence and then they'll defend back, and we end up with the Israel and Palestine situation. So think about how you're presenting yourself to the world. Think about the things that you're doing to help bring about more love, and be love. Okay, catch you later.